News reporter N.J. Burkett was in the courtroom, and he's live for us right now in Low. Guilty plea tonight from the man at the center of the NYPD corruption probe. Alec Lichtenstein admitted to bribing officers to get gun licenses for people in Brooklyn. The probe has led to the arrests of NYPD officers. Eyewitness News reporter N.J. Burkett was in the courtroom, and he's live for us right now in Lower Manhattan. N.J.?
And Diana, New York City may be the toughest place anywhere in America to get a pistol license, but not if you knew the right guy and not if you were willing to pay the right price. Well, apparently that man was Alex Lichtenstein, and today he pleaded guilty.
Alex Lichtenstein left federal court after his guilty plea and denied he was cooperating with prosecutors. The 44-year-old Brooklyn businessman admitted he used his connections in the NYPD's licensing division and made tens of thousands of dollars brokering pistol permits for scores of Brooklyn businessmen. I gave police officers in the licensing division things of value, including money, he told the judge, knowing that by giving them those things, the officers would do for me favors, including expediting gun license applications. End quote. Former licensing sergeant David Villanueva is accused of accepting bribes, and Officer Richard Acatal, who worked under Villanueva, is said to be cooperating with prosecutors. He, like Lichtenstein, has also pleaded guilty in the case.
Now, several officers have been disciplined and transferred. 2 top commanders have been indicted for allegedly accepting bribes from 2 other businessmen. Lichtenstein is expected to get 5 years in federal prison when he is sentenced next year. Live tonight, Lower Manhattan, N.J. Burkett, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Three retired NYPD officers among 5 arrested in ongoing gun permit probe. New York, WABC. 3 retired NYPD officers were among 5 people arrested as part of the ongoing probe into members of the department expediting gun permits for cash. 2 of them, former Lieutenant Paul Dean and Officer Robert Espinel, left the NYPD early in 2016 when investigators began asking questions about their connections to Alex Shea Lichtenstein, a Borough Park Shomrim patrol leader initially charged with paying off police officers for expedited licenses. Lichtenstein pleaded guilty and last month received 32 months in federal prison and 2 years supervised release. Also arrested was former Detective Gaetano Velastro, who has run the Velastro International Tactical Academy in Queens since 2003. The store sells firearms and firearms-related gear and equipment, as well as firearms training courses. Velastro retired from the department in 1999. The arrests stem from the probe into NYPD Sergeant David Villanueva, who was previously charged with accepting gifts in exchange for helping speed up weapons permits. He has pleaded guilty and is cooperating with prosecutors. A 4th suspect, Frank Suhua, the owner of a police supply store in Flushing, Queens, also was arrested. He is alleged to have taken Villanueva and Officer Richard Ocatal, both assigned to the NYPD's gun licensing division and previously charged, on vacations to the Bahamas. Suhu is expected to plead guilty. John Chambers, also arrested, appears to be accused of working with Villanueva to get accelerated gun permits, authorities said. Chambers is a former prosecutor in the Brooklyn District Attorney's Office and runs a law firm, whose web page promises to navigate the complex maze of handgun licensing in New York.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago. And so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me, and I'm sick of it. So I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if some, if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt-free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.